Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Brandon fought. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and they can't get the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Rafael.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Slides, but it gets by him. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Flores getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
All one.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Runner on the move. Cut out and miss.
One ball.
McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now two runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Pitch misses, and the count now even up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Man at second. And that one fouled off. And downstairs. That one almost got him. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Willie Adames stands in. And a foul ball. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you
Batting
come
sixth,
out of this struggle.
center
We
fielder,
saw the
John
numbers
Boone.
coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Adames on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 2 and the D-backs coming up. Back here at Chase Field, today's starting pitcher, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, James McCann.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Ketel Marte in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, first baseman, Pavin Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Flores takes it to the bag, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona, and they're down 2-0. Back here in the desert, here's the rookie third baseman, Christian Koss. Thought back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas sizing it up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 8, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Elliot Ramos on deck for San Francisco. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
left fielder,
the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Wisely, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. Rafael Devers waits to bat for the Giants. This to third. Suarez zips it across. Third out. So the Giants leave 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you've got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Here's Gurriel. And that one almost hit him. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs. in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Randall Grichuk now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And now, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Yastrzemski has room, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Giants,
new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Not close with that one. 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
No throw. He's in there safely. Devers stands at second with no outs. And that one pulled foul. And takes low for ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you
Willie
feel
Adames.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Willie Adames doubled his first time. And that's in for a strike. That's to third. Whips it across, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. His first at bat was a strikeout.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Anthony DeSclafani up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 67 getting loose as well. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
And a count 2-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Koss, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
Lee up to third on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Misses, and the count is 1-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one the other way. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Now batting catcher Patrick Bailey.
So a man at first. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Throw over to first. Koss back on a dive. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, catch inside.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. To the right side, Smith. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. James McCann in now.
James McCann.
McCann goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way high. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Batting
more
ninth,
fastballs in that
center
location.
fielder,
Hitters, especially
Thomas.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Alec Thomas now. And there's a ball. Inside. 2-0. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. And that one hit to first, and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Gets off a throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Grounded out his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Fouled off to the right. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Flied out his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Nope, outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ball, that's inside.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Slides for the stop. The throw. What a play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and now on the mound to start the 4th,
Number
Anthony
21.
DeSclafani.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brett Wisely.
Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Walked his first time. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
All these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Perdomo fires to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. And no one can get there. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his
Now
mechanics.
batting,
Hits against a
designated
firm front
hitter,
side,
Rafael
and the
Devers.
hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Wisely, the lead runner out at second. Ramos at first with no outs. And
That's
another
ball
ball. This to third. Tags the runner for 1. Over to Pavin Smith. It's a double play.
Now batting, first baseman Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores will hit next. Inside, just missed. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for San Francisco as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth, and
Leading
now the first
off
baseman,
for the
Hayden Smith.
Diamondbacks, first baseman, Hayden Smith.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nice grab. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Ramos hurries it back in. Runner stops at second,
Up
and the
next
first two
for
reach
the
to start the inning.
Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski moving back for this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Next pitch is outside. That's out to center field. Lee settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
0-1.
Popped up. Wisely makes the grab. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. DeSclafani back to work. A little roller up along first. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the
Base
count.
is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And Willie fouls one back. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch
Now
out. The
batting,
one
the
before
center
just
fielder,
caught the zone.
Joe
So as a
Lee.
hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Lee,
Ball,
the
that's
next
out.
to hit, takes ball one. A changeup missing. And that's ball two.
2 balls,
Two outs,
no
base is
strike.
empty. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
It
One
might be
strike.
time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Giants, third
Christian
baseman,
Koss, the
Christian
next Giant to
Koss.
hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that's
Ball one.
downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a
1 ball,
tendency to
2
chase out of the
strikes.
zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave one. They're up 5-1. Back here in the desert,
Leading
here is
off
James
for the
McCann.
Diamondbacks, catcher James McCann.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
2
moments.
strikes.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, right field. Yastrzemski pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder. Got to
batting,
put it into
center
his
fielder,
highest gear
Alex
and go a long
Thomas.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lee sizing this one up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Geraldo
So back to the top of the
Perdomo.
Arizona lineup. And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1. All set for the top of
Leading
the
off
6th.
for the
And
Giants,
here is
catcher,
Patrick Bailey. Off the plate. Ball one.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And that's one out
Now
as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. Just missed. Ramos in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Raffy coming to the plate now. Ball one, no strikes. In the dirt, but kept close. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Curtis also throwing. Ramos off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 outs. That's a strike. It's 2-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there,
now
but this inning still has life.
Wilmer Flores.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. First offering, and it just misses. That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for DeSclafani, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Jalen
Diamondbacks.
Beeks into the game.
And
Number
he steps
68.
right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup coming up.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Ah, that got him. And that's going to force in a run. So they're all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. Marte drops into the glove, and that is that. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck back there, and that one is out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's too high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now one missed.
1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. Full count now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. Yastrzemski snags it, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 6-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number 7, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that clips the inside corner. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now Christian Koss. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball 2.
That one called a strike. 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. McCarthy trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas makes the grab on the run. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Now pitching for San
Randy
Francisco,
Rodriguez will take over
number
here.
73.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.